Okay, let's jump right into this explainer and discover the 6 main nutrients our bodies literally need to stay healthy, active, and strong. Your body is probably the most complex, high performance machine on Earth. And just like a supercar, it requires a very specific blend of premium fuels to operate at its absolute peak. But before we break it all down, take a second and ask yourself what is actually powering your daily activities? From staring at a screen for work, to hitting the gym, or even just going for a walk around the block? What's the invisible force keeping your engine running? Well, it all comes down to 6 fundamental components. Here's our roadmap for today. First up, energy, which covers carbs and fats. Second, our builders, which are protein and minerals. Third, protection, from vitamins and water. Next, the balanced diet equation. And finally, next steps. Section 1, energy, carbs and fats. Carbohydrates are your body's absolute go-to fuel source. Think of them as a lightning bolt of immediate energy. When you consume carbs, your body quickly converts them into glucose. And glucose is basically the preferred energy currency that keeps your brain hyper-focused during a study session and your muscles firing on all cylinders during a workout. The great news is you can secure this primary energy source through easily accessible everyday staples. Foods like rice, roti, potatoes, oats, and bananas are incredibly effective at keeping that internal engine revving and preventing those dreadful mid-afternoon energy crashes. Right alongside carbs, we have healthy fats. And these are fascinating because they pull double duty. They're a dense, slow-burning source of energy, sure, but they also act as a physiological transport system. Without fats, certain nutrients, specifically fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K, literally cannot be absorbed by your body. So, think of your energy systems as a partnership. Carbs are your quick-access primary fuel for immediate output. But healthy fats, which you can find in nuts, seeds, avocados, and cooking oils, provide that sustained, long-haul energy while simultaneously unlocking the door for essential vitamins to actually enter your bloodstream. Section 2, builders, protein and minerals. If energy is the fuel, protein is the actual physical architecture of your body. Protein breaks down into amino acids, and those are the ultimate building blocks of the human body. Whether you're recovering from a heavy workout or just sustaining the totally normal wear and tear of daily life, protein physically rebuilds and repairs your muscle tissues. To give your body the raw materials it needs for this continuous repair, you really need a diverse intake. You can get excellent building blocks from animal sources like eggs, chicken, and fish, as well as super powerful vegetarian staples like milk, beans, and dal. Working in tandem with protein are minerals. These are the unseen structural supports of your body. Think of calcium fortifying your bone density and iron acting as this crucial magnet carrying oxygen right through your bloodstream. They keep your heart beating in rhythm and your structural foundation totally rock solid. Securing these vital minerals is really all about dietary variety. Milk gives you the calcium for your skeletal frame, while spinach and meat deliver the iron you need for healthy blood. Oh, and bananas make another appearance here. They're a highly efficient, perfect little package of both carbs and essential minerals. Section 3, protection, vitamins and water. Okay, so the engine is fueled and the architecture is built. Now we need a defense system. Vitamins are your microscopic bodyguards. They go to work on a cellular level to optimize your eyesight, maintain the integrity of your skin, and perhaps most importantly, supercharge your immune system to neutralize threats and illnesses. The #1 rule for securing this full-body protection is actually incredibly simple. Eat the rainbow. Different colors in fruits and vegetables represent completely different chemical profiles and vitamins. So the wider the spectrum of colors on your plate, the wider the net of defensive protection you're casting over your entire immune system. Rounding out our essential 6 is water. I know, it sounds super basic, but water is literally the ultimate biological multitasker. It regulates your temperature, it facilitates digestion, and it acts as the river transporting every single nutrient we've talked about exactly where it needs to go. Without water, the whole operation just halts. Section 4, the balanced diet equation. There's a brilliant quote that sums this up. No single nutrient can do everything. Our body needs all 6 nutrients in the right balance. And that is absolutely the main takeaway here. There is no magic superfood. Optimal human health isn't about isolating protein or taking mega doses of vitamins. It's about a symphony of all 6 nutrients working in perfect biological harmony. When you put all these pieces together, what you get is a master blueprint for human performance. Carbohydrates and fats give you the energy, Protein and minerals provide the structural growth, and vitamins and water offer that essential protection and hydration. Every single nutrient has a distinct, absolutely non-negotiable role. And that brings us to the ultimate goal, the balanced diet. A perfect plate isn't about restriction, right? It's about strategic inclusion. It's making sure that every time you sit down to eat, you're loading up your body with a colorful mix of protective vegetables, structural proteins, vital carbohydrates, and a nice glass of water to tie the whole thing together.
Section 5. Next steps.
If you found this explainer helpful, please take a quick second to like, share, and subscribe. Your support directly helps us create more of this content, which allows us to keep breaking down complex nutrition science into simple, actionable habits for you. Before you go, I want to leave you with a quick challenge. Look closely at your very next meal today. Check out the colors, the textures, and the ingredients. Ask yourself honestly, are you just eating to feel full, or are you actively providing your body with all 6 essential nutrients it needs to actually thrive? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll see you in the next one.